Today's video is brought to you by the Modern Gun School. This is not the other place that thinks that they can take your entire GI Bill and run with it. This is an accredited online university. Whether you just want to learn a few things or you actually want to break into the firearms space, they leave you with options. Check them out at Modern Gun School. Let's get into the video. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to be here as always. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching the VSO Gun Channel. I just got in from outside. It is freaking cold outside, and I just completed some testing. And hopefully here pretty soon, we'll have a video for you guys to watch from that testing on a product that was here for eval. So very cool. I think you guys will like it. But I just got in and I flipped on my news feed and I've got a short video to talk about here today. I did a little quick browsing around, but one of the things that we're kind of laser focused on here in the gun community is what's going to happen with those ATF rules, right? Are those cases going to be allowed to continue up the chain so we get some lasting precedent, or is the president just going to rescind those rules and leave them there for the next anti-gun administration to come in and screw with? Well, we've got a little bit of movement on that. The president has directed Attorney General Bondi to fire every U.S. attorney that was hired by the Biden administration. I mean, this guy is going like scorched earth, like full damnatio memoriae, like delete this dude from history. The last 4 years did not happen. I love to see it. I think it's fantastic. But when it pertains to the things that we're talking about, those, let's say the three rules, the pistol brace rule, the frame and receivers rule, and the engaged in the business rule, what does that mean for those cases? Because all of those cases were being litigated by U.S. attorneys, or at least some of them, that were hired by Joe Biden, or excuse me, the man who shall not be named. My bad. I don't want my video to get removed because, you know, I mentioned somebody who does no longer exist and never existed. I don't know who we were talking about. All right, so first up, the FPC, Firearms Policy Coalition mock case. That is the mock, what was Garland, now mock v. Bondi case. And as far as I can tell from reading through those documents, there were 6 attorneys listed as counsel for the government, and that includes the Deputy Attorney General. 4 of those, including the Deputy Attorney General, were hired into that position by the one who shall not be named. Next, we have the engaged in the business rule. That one is a GOA case, and again, including the Deputy Attorney General. 5 U.S. attorneys were listed on that, and 3 of those were hired in by the nameless one. And then the FPC Vanderstock, what was Garland, now Bondi case, the Vanderstock case, which is the frame and receivers rule. That, again, 5 U.S. attorneys, including the Deputy Attorney General. 4 of those people were hired in by I don't know who. The assumption is that those people will no longer be able to work on these cases because they will no longer be with the Department of Justice, which is good. That is a positive improvement on these cases. However, what I would say is that, let me recap my numbers, 4 out of 6, 3 out of 5, and 4 out of 5 is not good enough. Every single person, 100% of the people who worked on these cases on the government side should be fired, and they should be fired with prejudice so they can never obtain a job in our government ever again. And let me explain. By working on these cases, they could have said, nope, I am not touching that one. That is against my principles. They went against the Constitution of the United States. They fought for the power of the government over the power of the people. That is a violation of their oath of office, and they should never be in a position to use those compromised principles against the American people ever again. So, Mr. President, I want to see those numbers bumped up to 100%. Attorney General Bondi, every single person that touched any of those cases, not just those 3 cases, but the other cases out there pertaining to any of these gross violations of the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, those people should all be fired. You have the power to do it out on their asses yesterday. no pension, no severance, no nothing except for please do not soil our door by letting it hit you on the ass on the way out. And for those of you who are in my comments right now, oh, well, they were just doing their job. No, that excuse flew out the window a long time ago. You do not get to violate the civil rights of people and get away with it and just say, oh, well, I was just doing what I was told to do. No, done. Get them out of here. And I want to know what you guys have to say about this in the comment section down below.
Bun it.